Good morning, everyone. This is Dr. Cooper, and this is your first podcast of the year or of the semester. This is the Session 3 podcast. So the way that works, if you remember, is Session 3 covers after class on Tuesday. So Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So basically what you were supposed to be doing during this time after class was finishing the orientation. So you can see that I'm on the orientation page. And you had to go through and fill out the form, make sure that you are checking your email. You are going to go purchase your textbooks from the bookstore or online for your reading class. And then you are going to sign up for the free textbook that I'm providing for you for English. And it's called Connect Composition Essentials. So surprisingly, I'm giving you a free textbook, but there were 3 of you who didn't even bother to go sign up for it. So if you haven't done so yet, make sure that you click through. If you need help with that, click this link here, and it'll take you to the Connect Composition help page. And then from there, it will show you how to register for the free textbook. Okay? And there's pictures there for you to view as well, in case you get stuck. So go and get free book. I'll show you who hasn't done that yet. Then you all had to introduce yourself, class introductions. All of you were successful in doing that. Great job. Then I needed for you to sign up for a Google Plus account and post your journals. And then you had some work to do. First off, we went through the way the course will work. We talked about how there are 3 sessions roughly. The session before you come to class on Tuesday, Session 2 is class on Tuesday, and Session 3 is this time period that we're in right now, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. So I needed for everybody to complete their orientation by Thursday night, which was last night, but it says noon. I was actually giving you till the end of the day. So if you look at the list, now you can't see my list or the video that is here. You can see my list, but you can't see the video here. So remember I talked about clicking the shield if you are in Chrome and saying unload safe content. And now I will be able to see that video. So make sure that you've watched that video. And then here's our list. This list needs to be updated, so I'm going to go ahead and update that. But I'll take a look at that list over here. So let's make this bigger. All right, so here's our list. And you can see so far that Samantha, Ruben, Kat, Trisha, Cameron, DeMarcus, and Donnie are my rock stars. They were the only ones that were able to complete the full orientation and get it done on time before the due time, which was noon yesterday. The rest of you that are in okay standards are Carlos, Candace, Raymond, Jordan, Tanya, Brianna, Norman, Dominique, James, Stephanie, and Andrea. You just have one more thing to do. So I snuck a sneaker in on you, and the sneaker was that I wanted for you to add your Canvas profile picture. So when you go back into Canvas, I want you to add a picture of yourself. So these people figured that out. It wasn't listed on the list of things to do, but I thought that when you came here to see that there was something missing, that you would go in and rectify that. This just helps me understand if you're checking in all the places that you need to be checking. So if you all can go back in and add your picture to Canvas. I'll show you how to do that in just a second. All right, so I gave Candace a free book. She said, I don't want that free book. So there she goes. No. Kenya did the same thing. Free book? I don't want your free book. And Zachary. So the 3 of you need to go in and get your Connect composition. Now for the quiz, you have to pass with a 16 or better, 80% or better. So you may have taken the quiz and did not score 16 or better. You can take the quiz as many times as you want. So that's why it says no here. So I will give you until today, Friday, to go back in and take that quiz if you want to. Remember, that quiz is worth 20 points, and that's part of your grade. Okay? So all the people in blue are essentially ready to go except for Candace. She can't even do the reading for English because she doesn't have the book. But you're okay. Now, all of the people listed down here in pink, you need to see me by a class on Tuesday. So that means you can either stop in to my office before class between 9 and 10 on Tuesday morning, or you can contact me on Monday. But for some reason, you're missing too much. So I get a feeling that maybe this isn't the right class for you. So let's talk about it. So give me a call or send me an email, and let's figure out how we can talk and discuss how we can make this class better for you. Okay, so let's go back over. I'm going to show you how to add your pictures to Canvas. So when you're in Canvas, and it doesn't matter which page you're on. I'm just going to go back to the home page. But you can see that up here is your name. And when you click on your name, it will give you the opportunity to add a bio, to connect some social media accounts. So you can also edit your profile, click the edit button over here, and do the same thing. So if it didn't work initially there, go ahead and click the edit button, and then that will work. And then this is how you can change things. Please don't change your name to something else because I only know you as your official school name. So leave that name alone. Okay, so that's pretty much it for changing your name. So let's go back to the course. Now, what are you supposed to be working on today? So let me quickly go through that. And if you go into modules, and then you'll scroll down, the orientation we've already covered, so I'm going to close that up. And now we are in module 1. So for week 1, these are all of the things that you have to do for today. So outside of the things that I've already listed for the orientation, there are a couple of other things that both your reading teacher and myself want for you to do. For me, you need to do another journal post number 1. And that is your response to American Wasteland. So this is just the introduction to American Wasteland. So I know a lot of you don't have your book yet, so if you scroll down, I created this video for you so that you can listen and watch the first introduction of American Wasteland. Okay, so watch that, and then I want for you to do the journal. So what do I want you to write for your journal? Well, just go down. Go down to week, it says week 2. Let me change that. To week 1 assignments. I'll change that to week 1 assignments. And you'll hit journal number 1. And these are the instructions for what you need to do for journal number 1. The first journal that you did in class, or before class, or after class, was journal number 0. What is critical reading? This orange, journal number 1, is for your English class. Okay, so when I go back to the week 1 folder, I also wanted for you to choose and read one selection from this article. So I'm going to go ahead and open it up, and it's a collection of articles. Oh, and look at that. You probably had that problem too. So let me fix that. It's also down here. So when you scroll down, this will be the collection. Now when you see something like that, and you're supposed to click on something and it doesn't work, it would be helpful if somebody would email me or text me and just say, hey, that link doesn't work. All right, so for English, you're just going to choose to read one of those articles. So I'll fix that right now. So by noon, you'll be able to go back in and look at one of those articles and read it. You don't have to do anything, just read it. We'll talk about it in class. So that's all you had to do for me. Journal number 1, watch the video on the introduction to American Wasteland, and post another journal in Google+. So you'll have 2 over there. Then for your English, for your reading class, remember Mrs. Ortega asked for you to read How to Mark a Book. These links work. And to watch the video on how to use the SQ3R reading method. And then she had a quiz for you, How to Mark a Book. Okay, so again, down here on the list of assignments, you'll see those things for you to do. Handout and so forth. So this right here is going away. I'm going to delete that, and that's all you have to do this week. So if you are unclear about something, go ahead and send me an email, or if it's reading related, go ahead and send that email to Mrs. Ortega. Okay? All right, so that's it for this. Let me change this. For this podcast. So have a great weekend after you finish your homework for Friday. Now, Monday, I'll come back with another podcast, and I'll talk about all of the things that you will need to do for Monday. If you want to get a head start on that, just go back into your modules and click on the Week 2 page. And on the Week 2 page, you will see the first column is what you need to do before class on Tuesday. So these are the things that you'll need to look at. These are the things that you'll need to do before class. All of the links will work before you get there. These are the readings that you'll have to do, and so forth. So that is it. Good luck and have a great weekend.